Goedemorgen. Ik ben ondertussen rustig aan het wachten of er mensen van jullie binnenkomen zometeen. En het is maandagochtend. En deze week starten wij hier vanuit dit account op velinebeuming.nl. Starten wij, en wij, met wij bedoel ik, mijn super fijne team. En ikzelf. And this week we're starting on a few lives. And we plan to give loads and loads of value. But just today, on this Monday, we'll start on a short life, a quiet and relaxed life that will just give you a bit of food for thought. Hey, Victor, good to see you. Hey, Ayur Yoga. And I'm seeing Shirin Henkemans. Hey, grateful that you're here. Good morning. So as I was saying, I'm just hey, good morning. Good to see you. So from this week on, from today on, we are starting here, and with we, I mean our beautiful team, and myself, are starting on a week of giving value to you guys, and that will be in the form of today. We'll start with a beautiful exercise. Then this week there will be an interview. There will be a free yoga nidra session for you guys. Maybe even the work session. All types of instruments that you could use in life that help me. And maybe you can, it's like a free lesson, a free class. And we'll do that during every day of this week. And it might be often in the mornings, but there will be an afternoon session too. I will tell you about it. It's really good to see you, Carolina and Sanne. Happy that you're here. So what we'll be starting with today is about journaling on how your night has been, because remembering your dreams and remembering the senses that you've got in the night they'll tell you how, if you listen to them, if you work through them in the morning and write them down, remember them, it will not only help you build on your spiritual gifts and broaden them, but it will also help you set your path for the day. And sometimes there are even clues and amazing tools to pick out of your dreams in order to get through your day in a beautiful way. So, hey, Daniela, good to see you. So, as I'm waiting for you guys to hop on, we'll be starting in about two minutes on this journaling exercise for today, and then the rest of the day, or the rest of the day, is of course up to you on how to fill that in. I'm curious on how you are starting your weeks, so feel free to share that. I see Victor saying journaling is everything, and he's so right. Maybe you are used to journaling already. I know that Victor is, but are you all doing that? What are your morning routines? Feel free to share that if you want. Maybe you have some tips and tricks. So we'll be doing this journaling exercise in a second, and then the rest of the week there are a lot of goods for you to come. So a free yoga nidra class, an interview with this beautiful woman who's giving a lot of tools and tricks and tips. There will be a free the work session, and yeah, we'll just go live here and see what you guys also find fun and exciting and interesting. So if you have any ideas, feel free to share them below. Happy that you're here, and let's dive in. Oh, I see Victor saying something. I journal my dreams, and I am even sketching what I saw internally. Awesome! I do that too, just to show you a bit of an idea. As I just shared for the ones that hopped on later, in your dreams, if you journal in the morning and you journal about your dreams, you're strengthening and developing your spiritual gifts, but you're also taking the time to really feel into how you are in your body today, and how you can even work with that dream and the things that you went through during the night. For the rest of the day, it will actually tell you more about the path that you will be walking. And it's awesome to see you do that too, Victor. Cool. Just wanted to show you. I have this journal book, and I sometimes also draw what I see. So it's cool to find a partner in crime. All right, so let's start for this morning. One way to start is to close your eyes for a sec. Just sit down, relax, make sure that you are sitting with both feet on the ground. Roll your shoulders a bit backwards. And close your eyes. Make sure that your spine is aligned, so you can lift your neck as if there is a little string on the top of your head, and lift it as tall as you can, and put your chin just a little bit inwards so that your neck is open on the back. And let your hands and underarms fall just really lightly and relaxed on your lap. Feel your feet, and with that I mean go there and try to feel what senses are there. So this can be a tickling, numb, or cold feeling. There can even be differences. Is there, for example, a spot somewhere in your heels that is colder than in your toes? Left, right, front or back? What sensations are there in the soles of your feet? Then take a little bit of a imaginary photograph of that, or if you're not one that sees or photographs, just feel and maybe give it a smell, a sound, shape or color. What are your senses in your feet? Is left colder than right? Then go to your hands. How are things in your hands? Same thing. We'll just scan it, go through them, Maybe your thumbs have a different sensation than you're experiencing with your index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers. Maybe the palms of your hand just really glow and feel warm. Maybe you feel this sensation of energy rushing through it, or it might just be a bit cold or sweaty. All is fine. Maybe you can sense how the back of your hand is touching your lap. Maybe you can sense your shoulders, your arms and your shoulders. How your neck is being supported by your shoulders, and how the back of your head is touching your neck, and how your head feels, what is going on the outside of your head, of your skull. Do you feel your hair touching your face? Or do you feel a light breeze touching your face? Or what's going on, and how are you doing today? How is the spot between your eyes on your forehead? How are you doing there? How's your throat? Does it feel light and free? Is it tight or itchy? And your heart, how are you doing there? Is it open, warm, closed? Your upper belly. Can you feel it being supported by your hips and under part of your torso? How is your sacral chakra, the lower part beneath your navel? How are you doing there? What is going on there? Are you free to express your creativity today? To feel into what is needed there? And at the base of your spine, the pelvic floor, your root chakra. As we've now journeyed from the top of your head down to the root chakra, we make a journey from up to so below. To start below is what we often need to do, but sometimes it's easier to start from the top if you're not used to grounding and feeling your root chakra. Because some people find the root chakra the hardest. It stands for safety, security, from within, experiencing safety at all times within yourself, with yourself. How are you today? All right, let's take a couple of deep breaths. We often do that by taking a deep, deep breath in to the lowest part of your belly. And when you breathe out, you can do that with a bit of sound. So you do that with a sigh, and it's alright if it makes a sound that you're not used to make. So we breathe in deep, all to the part of your belly. And you breathe out. And you breathe all the air out, all the air that's left. In. Out. In. Out with a sigh. In. Out with a sigh. We breathe in and we pull our shoulders towards our ears while doing so. Alright, in and release. Drop your shoulders. Let's do it again. In, shoulders up. And release your shoulders and breath. One more time. In, shoulders up. And release. Okay, let your breath start whenever it wants to start, when your body tells you you need that breath. Alright, let's go back to the feet. So we've started this exercise with feeling your feet and the sensations, the differences that you might be feeling on the soles of your feet. So there might be tingling, there might be temperature differences. Really feel into it. Are there differences between your toes? Maybe there are differences between your heels. Maybe there are differences between the left or the right. Just go there and sense what it is. Do you experience anything that wasn't there when we started? Or that is there right now? That you sense better? Just notice it. All is fine. Alright, let's go to the hands. What are you experiencing there? How are your hands doing now after the breathing exercise? Are there differences between left and right? Do you experience any cold? Maybe some heat? Maybe some tingling? How's your thumb on both hands? Your index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers. Okay. All right. So now that you've done a little body check, a check how you're doing on all energy centers, a check how you're grounded, how your feet are feeling, touching the earth or the ground beneath you. Now that you're there, you can open your eyes. Hey, good to see you. Pure Mindset Academy. Inga, Franca. Happy that you're here. Good morning. All right, so we've started this exercise this morning. This week will be one of valuable sessions for you, from us, and with us, I mean my beautiful team and myself. So we've done a little check-in to start this week off good, and we will be going into a short journaling exercise right now on what you feel, what you've experienced during this short check-in round, a little Monday morning meditation, and to journal, as we've just discussed this morning with Victor being there. He also shared, I always journal, and he also makes little drawings in the morning. Maybe you do that too. Maybe you're not accustomed to journaling. But what it could do for you is you can really strengthen your spiritual gifts with, for example, writing down your dreams or things that you've been through during the night. And you'll be able to really find tips and tricks and tools in it to get through your day. And it's beautiful if you teach yourself to kind of do this every day or a couple of days a week, because it will help you really feel grounded and start to brighten your mind in the ways you go through your day and weeks. And a beautiful way to start journaling is to get yourself a nice journal book or just a piece of paper. I mean, all is fine. Of course, you can use a laptop or a phone, but I would always recommend to do the real writing, because it will just get you in a totally different state. And that's what I do, at least, and it works for me. But do what works for you. I would say journal in a book or some piece of paper, and use a pen. You can use even colors and things that you like. And what I would do is, after you've done a meditation like we've just done before, you can always check out what it what it brought to you. So were there things that you experienced feeling your feet and your hands, and what was it that you felt? Hey, Sunny, good to see you. So we're into this journaling exercise now, after we've done a meditation, a morning meditation. And just check for yourself, like we've done a checkup through all your energy centers, right? We started at the top, which is unusual because normally you start at the bottom. But for some people it's easier if you're not used to working with energy or with grounding yourself. It might be easier to start here, because we're often, when we are not accustomed to meditation, we tend to be in our heads often instead of really in tune with our bodies. So it might be easier to start from the head, from the top. So you go from your crown to your third eye chakra, to your throat chakra, to your heart chakra, to your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is beneath your navel, and then under your heart there's the solar plexus chakra. So then you go to your sacral, and then you go to root chakra. And the beauty is that when you start regularly, you start at the bottom, at the root chakra, grounding yourself, and then check yourself from there upwards. But what we just did before, hey Eric, good to have you here. We've done this meditation, and we're starting a journaling exercise right now. We go live this week every day with some exercises for you, some free resources and tips. and just check with yourself, like, how has the meditation been for you, and how can you journal about it? So, for example, write down every type of chakra and start with the first being root, second being sacral chakra, third being solar plexus chakra, fourth being your heart chakra, fifth being your throat chakra, sixth being your third eye chakra, and the seventh being your crown chakra. We have more chakras though, but let's keep it at the 7. So write down, if you can, what you've experienced with all of them. So how was it to tune into feeling what was going on there? Just do a little check for yourself. You can do this every morning or every night before you go to bed. It doesn't take that much time. You can do this often in 5 to 10 minutes. And write down what it was that you sensed. Maybe in the root chakra, you could sense some feelings with your pelvic floor, maybe sitting on the chair. Maybe you could feel how you grounded your feet were by the warm feet you had. Or if you could feel that they were cold, you would actually experience maybe a lack of grounding. Then the sacral chakra, how were you doing there? Were you able to breathe all the way there and feel that breath? Or was it blocked in some way, or cold in some way, or tightened, or just really relaxed? Then the solar plexus above your navel, how was it there? How are you feeling there? How is it in your stomach? How is it going in the organs around it? Your liver on your right side of your body, or your spleen on the left of it. And then your heart, how are you doing? How are you doing on your heart today? Your lungs on both sides. And then after the meditation we've just did, we're now checking in on all the chakras. You've checked in on your heart, from your roots to your heart, and we're at the throat now. How are you feeling there? Is it soft and relaxed? Do you feel freedom of speech? Is it tightened? Are there ropes? What do you need there? And then when you go a bit upwards to your third eye chakra, how are you feeling there? Do you feel some sort of pressure? Is there a headache? Is there some sense of clarity maybe? Or just a bit of fogginess? It can be whatever, and all is fine. And then the crown, the 7th chakra. So we went up from down below the roots all up your crown. How are you doing there? How was your meditation, and how is it to journal about it right now? Hey, good to see you, Carlitos, and hey, mondkapje bij me. Good morning. So we're doing this little journaling exercise after a short meditation we did this morning, and just to share with you, this week we'll be giving a lot of free classes in this live form from Feline Beuming's account. That would be me and my beautiful, beautiful team supporting me and helping me. So thank you to all of you beautiful souls. We'll be doing yoga nidra classes. We've just done a meditation this morning and a little journaling exercise after it. We'll be doing interviews, and we'll be doing an extra the work session, so that there'll be a lot of value for you just for free, because we like to do it, And you can be here whenever you find time. I will put it in the stories if you want to plan it. We'll be doing a couple of them in the morning and maybe one or two in the afternoon or evening. So we started this journaling exercise with a checkup in your chakras. How was it to do the meditation, and what did you sense on all parts of your body? So we ended with the crown. And how were you doing over there? Do you feel aligned? Were you able to feel tingling or feelings on the top of your head? It might also be that this is for you a first time that you ever done a meditation or a check-in on your energy centers. So no worries. I mean, all sensations are fine. But it would be interesting to find out how are you able to kind of really make a connection here, and how is that for you to do that, or to find this first time, maybe finding yourself experiencing things that you would have never thought you would. So if you've done a checkup through all these chakras, then you can go to journaling about either the meditation or the night before. So did you have a dream? And what were your dreams about? So this could be, for example, I had a couple of dreams last night that I often write down, and it will help you strengthen your spiritual gifts, because in your dreams there are so many. Hey, it's so good to see you, Sarah. Thanks for being here, girl. So sorry, I was just distracted seeing Sarah coming online. So we're doing this little journaling exercise now, looking at your dreams. So what did you dream last night? What did you see? It could be interesting to really draw them out if you like to do that, or to give it some sense of just a little bit of attention, because it might have been a busy night for you. Maybe you've woken up with some feelings there. Were you able to really look at them when you were still lying in bed before your alarm went off and your day started? And what was it telling you? Were you feeling rushed, or did you have a beautiful dream did you wake up with this open heart, all warm and happy to start this day? So make sure that you just check in with yourself and write a question if that helps. So what was your dream about? And what did you see? What did it mean to you? Then you can just let the words flow. I would always use a pen and a real piece of paper. This can really strengthen and give extra depth into this exercise. Some people do this using a laptop or their phones, and of course, if you don't have a pen and paper, I would still suggest for you to just write and do that. But if you do have the possibility to get a pen and a paper or a pencil or anything else, I would always suggest for you to do that and use that. So when you've looked at your dreams, you can also set some intentions for the day. You can start by 3 things that you're grateful for. One for someone else, one for the world, and one for yourself. What are you grateful for today, starting this day? And then switch on to your 3 intentions for the day. Is there a beautiful goal that you think you could do a part of today that will bring you closer to that big goal or dream that you've been working on these last weeks? Or is there a really short-term, small step that you could take today that would really have you feel fulfilled? And what would that step be? just a small one. That can be an intention. And maybe, just to give you an idea, maybe there's an intention on how to, how to have your loved ones feel happy today, or maybe do good by setting yourself this goal of at least giving 2 creative, personally made, it can be a drawing, some creative thing that you've made, and you just give it away today to 2 people or 1 person. Any kind of sharing love is, in that sense, is beautiful. So make sure you write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and then after that, feeling into it, go to 3 intentions for the day. I'm seeing Sarah react. I'm gonna read it. Zo'n ochtendritueel is altijd fijn. In mij nog niet gelukt om consequent te doen. Ik ben nu wel weer begonnen met 5. Oh, so good, Sarah. Thanks for sharing. So, just for a little bit of translation, Sarah shares how these morning rituals can be so good, and how you try to do them consequently, and that you've started with a 5-minute meditation. Awesome. So this morning, we during this live session, we started at 8:08, and we are getting on this week with a lot of lives. So every day there will be a live, and it can be like today we've done a Monday morning meditation and a journaling exercise. So we're right now in the middle of the journaling exercise, and then we'll be doing an interview with a lot of tips and tricks and tools for you. We'll be doing a free yoga nidra class. We'll be doing a free the work session if you'd be interested, and some extra value for you this week. Thanks to my beautiful team, thanks to my beautiful team members, and we'll be doing this for you. And to finish off the journaling exercise for today, we've looked at a check-in on your energy centers, so your chakras. After the meditation, we've looked at writing down your dreams. How was your night? Did you remember your dreams? If not, no worries, but could you write down if you had a good deep sleep, or was it a restless sleep? What kind of sleep did you have? What was your night like? And just start writing and write down what it meant to you, and if you recognize this or not, and you can go a bit deeper. And then we looked at 3 things to be grateful for when you start your morning, and then we've looked at 3 intentions for the day. So the 3 things to be grateful for were: 1 is one for someone else. What are you grateful for? What other person are you grateful for? 1 for the world. So what in this world currently is making you feel grateful? What are you seeing that you're happy about? And then the last one is for yourself. So what are you grateful for in your life, for yourself or from yourself? What are you doing that makes your life better? And then you go to the 3 intentions for the day. And that can be either something that you're working towards, a big dream or a big goal, and that today you can do 1 step that will help you go quicker or faster, or help you take steps that feel fulfilling towards that goal or dream. What can you do today? One step to get there, closer there. And then another intention could be just a short-term goal, maybe a small step that will make your day really feel productive, or really feel that you've done some effort today, and that you can be experiencing some success after you've done that step. And just really consciously set yourself that intention for the day, and just make sure that you check in this evening how you feel about it and how your day was, if you do that consciously in the morning. And then the third could be an intention for sharing some care for loved ones, or maybe you could create something creative, or just a really short or small gift that you could give away just because you want to, or do some good, or give somebody a compliment. These are things that could be an intention. And to round off today's live, and to give you this last bit on how to journal and create a like a ritual or morning ritual around it, could be like what so if you've looked through all the energy centers, you've looked to your dream, you looked at your dreams and what it meant to you and how your night was, and you've done the gratitude and you've done the intentions, then you could ask yourself one last question, like, what would today really make your day? What could you create for yourself to be kind, soft, happy? Would that be a form of support? Could you maybe call somebody today that you just felt like talking to for a long time, but you just didn't pick up the phone? What would make your day? What would really make this day stand out? How could you make this a special day? Write that down, write that question down, and just let it sink in. And let it sink in, and just go with the flow. Write whatever comes up. What would make this day special? What would make your day? What would make this day special? So now we've done just a little bit of a short template for how to journal, what could you fit in your morning routine when journaling. So just to repeat it, and then we'll be closing off. So we've done a morning meditation here, a short meditation, and then the journaling. And what you could do in your journaling is look at your dreams. What were your dreams about? How was your night? How did you feel? What went? What happened? What went on in your dreams? What was it? If you're not used to writing down or remembering your dreams, no worries, because it'll come once you do this frequently. But you could also write down, how was your night? Was it restless? Was it really, really warm and cozy? And did you have a really deep sleep or just a light sleep? Maybe you woke up a couple of times, or did you have a sleep like all the way through? Then go to all the centers in your body, your energy centers. So I'm talking about the chakras. You can, because we did a meditation this morning, this fit it together, right? But you can do this in a different way, a way that fits you. You can do a body scan and just check what is going on. So we use the chakras as a tool to do this body check. But you could also go to your hands or your feet and just check in, like how am I feeling in my root chakra? How is it going in the sacral? How is it going here in the solar plexus? How's my heart? How's my throat? How's my third eye? How's my crown? So we did a check-in this morning after the meditation. And you could use this in your journaling as well to just write a bit on how are you feeling in your body? How are you doing today? And you can do whatever type of body scan works for you. Then we looked at 3 things to be grateful for, and we looked at 3 things to set as an intention for the day. And we closed it off with the question, what would make this day special? How would you be able to make this day extraordinary? And what could you do to really, build this for yourself as a morning ritual? And you could, if you like it, you can even do it at night or other times during the day. So that was it for today, guys. I'm grateful for you being here. We'll be doing more free sessions this week, so there will be the work session. If you would be interested to do that together with me on a live, just let me know. Send me a message, because we can do that together. And we'll be doing a free yoga nidra class. We'll be doing an interview with this beautiful actress, and she'll be sharing some tips and tricks and tools. So it'll be lovely, and yeah, feel free to hop on whenever you feel like it. We'll be sharing when we get on. It will be often in the mornings, but there will be a couple of, maybe one at night, maybe one in the afternoon. So I'll be telling you this in my stories. I'm super grateful that you were here, and well, this was it for today. So I'll wish you the best day ever, and make sure that you set your intentions and write down this evening if you know how it went, what happened, and how was your day setting these intentions and goals, and how were you able to create some success moments for yourself. I'm curious to hear how it went, so feel free to share it, and I'm wishing you the best day.